when the United States imposed the embargo, financial relations on Iran, in order to choke Iran, that Iran cannot sell its oil, India said to Iran, let's talk. And Iran agreed to sell oil for gold. And India agreed to pay for oil with gold, thus bypassing the American embargo and the European, the Zionist embargo. Russia and China are also following suit. And so, in consequence of what they did, we are now witnessing, we are now on the verge of witnessing the end of something called the petrodollar. Because at least they are now selling their oil for gold. Saudi Arabia will never do that. Not until Uncle Sam says permission granted, Saudi. None of these puppies of the Zionist world, who today call themselves Muslim countries, none of them will do it unless the Zionists give permission to them. So tonight we take off our hats in praise for Iran, who defied them, and who, because they are now prepared to sell oil for gold.
Sorry, Sheikh Imran, here comes the bombshell. Iran nuclear deal. Petrodollar could have been ended, but...
According to U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry, if the United States walks away from the nuclear deal struck with Iran last month in Vienna and demands that its allies comply with U.S. sanctions, the dollar may soon cease to be the world's reserve currency. At an event on Monday, Kerry said, if we turn around and nix the deal and then tell them you're going to have to obey our rules and sanctions anyway, that is a recipe very quickly for the American dollar to cease to be the reserve currency of the world.
You don't need a PhD to understand that.
Iran has begun courting U.S. and international oil companies, perhaps anticipating the impending reduction or elimination of U.S. economic sanctions against Iran. We found out this week that a delegation of U.S. oil company leaders and investors heads to Tehran this week to discuss opportunities to operate there if the U.S. lifts sanctions on Iran this summer. So we have a statement from the Deputy Oil Minister of Iran confirming basically these rumors that are going around about this behind-the-scenes dealing. We will witness involvement of major international American oil and gas companies in Iran in the future. That's pretty straightforward. So we are going to have those companies getting involved over time.
So, Sheikh Imran, here is the question for you. Do you think Iran will continue to sell its oil of gold or petrodollar? Because now Uncle Sam has granted permission to Iran also to sell its oil for petrodollar.
And I never understood until now